Get in there, Reds. How are we? Hello, hello. Get in. Liverpool winning 1-0 in the Carabao Cup final. Virgil van Dijk rising high in the 118th minute as well. Chat, I am I'm not in disbelief. I am absolutely buzzing like every single one of you. Who said you couldn't win trophies with kids? But what a phenomenal outing by our young lads anyway. Absolutely sublime by every single one of them as well, chat. Just bear with me 1 second here whilst I'll just quickly update that, chat. But let me know your scores, your thoughts on the match anyway, your man of the matches. I think if you watch my watch along, I give Caoimhin Kelleher my man of the match, but I think you could have give it to quite a fair couple of people, mainly obviously Virgil van Dijk and Caoimhin Kelleher today as well, Reds, but absolutely phenomenal work. I think going into this game, Liverpool, a lot of the talk was of course about Liverpool's bench. Would it have enough quality to come off it? But by Lords, we very much did. The younger lads done us absolutely proud this evening. I think one of the main lads, obviously, Dan's obviously could have scored the winner by the looks of it nearly the back end of the game. Never let his head drop down, really. He just kept on working as well. But chat, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Bear with me 1 second here as well. So just update the chat so everyone else can get involved as well. Hopefully that should have done it. Hopefully that should have worked. If I can get myself. Yeah, there we go. Happy days. Apologies about that, chat. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'm more bothered what you all think. Obviously, wow, congratulations. That's from Geordie. Congratulations, mate. Virgil van Dijk, legend. Obviously, it's Virgil van Dijk's first trophy as a captain, and hopefully the first of many to come this season as well. But I tell you, the young lads, obviously McConnell, when he come on, took a very intelligent yellow card as well. Harvey Elliott, Lucho, who played quite large spells of that game, the 120-odd minute game as well. But I think I don't want to dwell too much. Some of the refereeing performances tonight were absolutely horrendous, but not going to get drawn into that anyway. Gravenberch, obviously under a tackle of Saicedo, could have been an absolute ankle breaker at least as well, but VAR somehow didn't check it, which is absolutely farcical. Liverpool's goal, our first goal that was disallowed, by the laws of the game, is it a disallowed goal? Yes. Is it very harsh? Yes. I think obviously in commentary Jamie Carragher spoke about in terms of you see defending like that and you see blocking like that in every single game of football, but are we going to call it back upon that? Probably not. But it's one of them, chats. Most important thing is Liverpool have got this over the line, our first trophy this season, and whatever happens this year, we still can celebrate that come what the end of May, and we're going to have an absolute party on Merseyside as well, and especially if we get to Dublin as well in the Europa League final. But a long way to go. But chat, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. We'll go through a couple of these anyway. We've got a show out tonight at 10 p.m. UK time. I hopefully get Niall and a couple of the lads on as well, and anyone that wants to jump on, have your say on the game. But absolutely phenomenal work in all honesty, by our young lads today. Bear with me 1 second here. Love it when that chat doesn't update. Bear with me 1 second here. Let's get it up on my phone. But yeah, I'm made up. Absolutely made up. The camera's showing a young Dan's there, doing us absolutely so proud as well. Apologies there, chat. I'll have to get the comments up on the other screen. But big up there, the upper tier. Yo Adjan did what an incredible win against you. So shout out to the fans that played a massive part. That's from the upper tier and got us over the line as well. They certainly did, Niall. I tell you what, Anfield South, it's not good pictures at the minute, but in terms of the Anfield South for Liverpool this evening was absolutely phenomenal. I think if you were listening to the game, or obviously when we were watching it as well, you could see it. Probably heard it amazingly. Got us over the line, as Niall said, but absolutely bloody buzzing as well, Reds. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button down below. Smash a like as well on the video. Really does help out in terms of the YouTube algorithm as well. But in terms of obviously the goal scorer, Virgil van Dijk, we spoke about that in last night's show as well, how much it would mean for them. Obviously, captain of the Dutch national side, but I think it's different, very different when you're the captain of your club side as well. You could see he was close to tears, how much it means to him, how much it means to Jurgen Klopp as well. Obviously, quite rightly so. Good little touching tribute by Virgil that him and Jurgen very much did lift the trophy in the celebrations as well. So it just goes to show the get togetherness amongst this Liverpool side, even from a youth level as well. The young lads that did come in, Bobby Clark as well. Shout out to him. I think he played a very important role in terms of obviously he was getting that goal. Obviously that little shot that he had, but he took a slight deflection and Liverpool scored from that resulting corner as well. So yeah, Costas, everyone that come on today really played their part. I think Gomez, obviously coming on, Quansah as well. Like everyone was involved. We had little spells, as you can see there. Chat Bradley obviously was having to play right wing within this game. So there was a lot going on in today's game as well. But what I loved, and probably what we all loved, was that maturity from even the senior players as well. But it just goes to show, regardless of how young you are as a player, and what special pictures then. Harvey Elliott celebrating with Sir Kenny Dalglish. What a man Sir Kenny is. King Kenny, as we know him anyway. But the lads are still out there celebrating and enjoy it. They've worked their absolute bloody backsides off as well anyway, and they fully do deserve it. But in terms of the comments as well, keep on getting them in, chat as well. We'll get to every single one. There's 21 of yous in here, chat. Hit that subscribe button down below. Drop a like on the video as well. Absolute bloody legends. My voice is going, as you can tell. As Matthias said, almost heartbroken for Curtis Jones, who once more had to watch the final from the sidelines. So unlucky with injuries. Not just him, mate, but yeah, I think we all seen on the celebration. 10 to I was a bit late with the show. Apologies, chat. But in terms of obviously Darwin, Salah, all the lads coming down from obviously behind the dugout. Obviously they travelled down to London, quite rightly so, and supported the young lads and even all the senior players as well. But yeah, Nunez, he'll be enjoying it tonight. We know he will be. Grabbing a boot doesn't look good, Wiggs. It's usually precautionary, chat. I know we've all got concerns about that. It was a nasty tackle that he did sustain from Caicedo. Not new there anyway. But in terms of Gravenberch as well, Wiggs, I'd say it was more or less precaution. But as we know, he's got a terrible injury record, Gravenberch. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everyone, he's nothing too major, and we've just put him in a boot. And obviously, he's literally running on adrenaline at the minute. Gravenberch. But chat, get your man of the matches in as well. Voice has gone nearly. Come on, lads, press to get in, lads. Kelly and Van Dijk were Matthias' man of the matches today. Panov, yes, Jack, up the Reds. Kelly was his man of the match. Virgil, man of the match for press as well. Wig saying Kelly was incredible today. Yeah, let's talk about Kelly as well, chat. Obviously, we all know the big moments within that game. But I think it was the second half, or was it when Conor Gallagher's threw on goal? We literally played, God knows, so many minutes of football. But there were so many opportunities where Kelleher was 1v1 with a Chelsea attacker. But it was that chance that we can all remember where he just come out very quickly and just narrowed down the angle. Obviously, that great save he had in the first half to deny Cole Palmer in terms of just stretching himself, making himself look big as well. And he done absolutely exceptional as well. And as I said on my watch long, if anyone's watching that after the game and still has concerns over Kelleher's ability, football's not for you. Liverpool Football Club firstly is not for you. Go and watch some cricket or table tennis or whatever you want to do. Kelleher is an absolute outstanding goalkeeper, and we're very fortunate to have the Irishman in between the sticks today as well. And it was like having Alisson Becker in goal. Like, he didn't put a foot wrong, Kelleher, in terms of when he was coming out for the ball. His whole commanding of the Liverpool backline was absolutely exceptional as well. But big up there, Alan. Yeah, and he deserves his flowers. If you just tune in, chat, he was my man in the match. But I know, obviously, everyone's going with Virgil van Dijk, a couple of other players as well. But in terms of Kelleher, Quansah done very well but let's talk about Ibu. I think in terms of the Liverpool backline, it's been a very long time since I've seen such a very commanding backline performance. Ibu, obviously, he got taken off because he was on a yellow card. But Ibu Canate, there were so many last-ditch tackles. There was a tackle by Andy Robinson in the penalty area as well. Last-ditch interception. Obviously, Bradley, when he played there, Gomez having to come in, play right back, and Bradley going right wing. So, but in terms of the back line as well, chat, I think Ibu and Van Dijk, they were absolutely imperious, really. It was like Lord of the Rings, you shall not pass, mate. Because it was ridiculous. It just goes to show that, and everyone might go bemoan, there'll be Chelsea fans bemoaning the opportunities, but every single time Chelsea got forward or they had a chance, there was always a Liverpool player in there to snuff it out. And Chelsea were lobbing on 50, 70, 80 million on pound players. It seemed like they were just on a conveyor belt, really, of top talent coming off the pitch. There was a lot of experience as well, young players, Shukramenka, Mudryk as well. The list is endless. But Liverpool and that back line as well, especially today. The transitions when Chelsea got in, we didn't panic. And that is the main thing, because many of the years pre-Jurgen Klopp era, Liverpool, in big moments or big chances, we'd buckle under the pressure. But in terms of today as well, obviously, like both teams, you ride your luck. I think in every final and in any game of football, both teams always ride the luck. The chance for Conor Gallagher was absolutely massive. I think he needs to put that away. Obviously, the Cody Gakpo chance as well, that we can all remember. I think that was in the first half, where he had a glanced header at the back post, hit the post there as well. So there was so many it felt like there was not a lot of opportunities, but when you think about it, but I tell you what, and the midfield as well. Let's get straight into the midfield. Endo. You're telling me Endo is not £100 million player? That's a joke, by the way, for anyone tuning in. But Endo, we love him to bits. He played like £100 million player today. If you're telling me Enzo and Saicedo are for a combined fee of 200 plus million, and you've got Endo, our absolute warrior, today again, putting in an absolute stellar shift. Yeah, come on. Just goes to show the mockery, the absolute bare mockery of modern day football transfer fees. And I'll hold my hands up, and every Liverpool fan, when Endo come in, he wasn't your sexy £100 million player, but what he is, and today highlighted again, didn't put a foot wrong, putting in tackles when needs be and everything. But I think the understanding from a tactical point of view as well, and in terms of going in for the next couple of seasons to come, post Jurgen Klopp, I think the understanding of McAllister and Endo today, they were on the same wavelength. I think one was going forward, one was going behind. The movement was absolutely in sync. It's like, and this goes to show that will only get better as the season does progress as well. Harvey Elliott, I think, had a very solid game, had a couple of opportunities. I think that chance at the back end of the game where Petrovic just claws it out of the back line. Somehow he saves it. But Elliott had a couple of chances today, playing two very different positions as well. Obviously played right wing, then he went into the midfield as well, with obviously Conor Bradley swapping with Gomez. So I think he didn't let his head down. He didn't get his head, he carried on working tirelessly, very hard, Harvey. But what a special time. So have a quick look in terms of, is Lucho doing an interview in English? Oh no, I think one of the presenters is speaking Portuguese. Yeah, no, I think he's not doing much in English. But let's talk about Diaz as well, straight into it. Queued us up perfectly there. 100 nods. Let's quickly check it. No, he's not speaking English. But Lucho Diaz as well, absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. The work rate, and we need to rest Diaz, might that be said as well, chat. We can't be letting him play. I think he deserves a good 2-week break off. But I think he's an absolute warrior himself. When it wasn't going well, obviously that goal last week in the Premier League against Luton, we know his qualities, but he's relentless, absolutely relentless today. And I think even when the Liverpool team did look tired, I think that's where Lucho's athleticism, his in-game intelligence as well. Obviously when he does play for the Colombian national side, he's their big player. And he can understand, he can show, he carries that weight of expectation, not just for Colombia, but for Liverpool as well. But in the good moments, and he was involved in everything positive for Liverpool today as well. But chat, keep on getting your comments in as well, everyone. Cody Gakpo, sound, but mainly want to talk about the young lads as well before we do cap off today's proceedings. Great save by Kelly, brilliant he was, Calvin, big up there mate, good to see you in the comments. Massive thank you everyone, 24 of you in here chat, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well, massive does help out, really do appreciate everyone. Presser said the aerial threat of Virgil is going, it's back through, it's taken away last season. Yeah, and that's what we've got, especially going into the season, press and chat. I think going into the season, I think for the height Liverpool do present within games of football, it's all about getting that right delivery. And let's not forget Kostas Tsimikas yet again now in a final having a big say. Obviously, it was quite evident, really, that Klopp was hugging him. He knows what he can get out of Kostas. And that just goes to show the great in-game management from Jurgen Klopp. Like, you're looking at a player like Kostas, not always in the starting 11, but it's what you want to get. And he knows he's going to get a reaction from certain players, getting his arm around him and just saying, just get a bit more higher up the pitch, start creating. And just showing the quality in which we know Kostas can do. And that delivery was absolutely exquisite, really. Ball into the box and Virgil van Dijk, and that's that threat. Obviously, Virgil should have really come away from today with 2 goals, but hopefully that continues, in all honesty, Reds as well. And he's a big lad, Virgil, and but he don't think he was too happy with something someone messed up his hair, but as he said in his post-match interview, Virgil van Dijk, he was worried about getting injured on that bloody big massive pylon at the end of Liverpool's grounds anyway. But yeah, that would have been special. And if anyone's gone the game tonight, safe travels back up north or wherever you're travelling around the world. I hope you enjoyed that. A million, even if you celebrate with your mates, or a massive thank you to everyone that did tune in on the watch along today as well. But wherever you were celebrating today, special moments, and let's hope Liverpool are going in the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. It's not the only final that Liverpool will be in. I've got a lot of confidence that it won't be. We've got plenty more finals to come, and especially the injuries as well, chat. I think for any top side, like, it was absolutely ridiculous the fact that Liverpool have got this over the line in terms of the comparison with the amount of injuries we've got. No Salah, no Szoboszlai, no Nunes, and the list goes on. No Matip. Like, the list is as long as my arm. It's absolutely ridiculous, but absolutely phenomenal at the same time as well. But Kelly was incredible today. He was Wiggs, absolutely spot on there. Threat 100%. Wiggs, Endo putting a shift today too. Yes. Especially considering, obviously, he was away in the Asia Cup as well, not too long ago, a couple of weeks ago. And obviously the mental fatigue that will play on. Obviously, Japan were one of the favourites going into that competition. He would have been disappointed. But in terms of, he slotted in like a glove back in to that Liverpool side. And like, everyone speaks about Nunes and everyone speaks about Salah, quite rightly so, and Alisson. But I think Endo has become one of the most important players in this Liverpool cog so far this season. I think in terms of just allowing Bradley to go forward, allowing the likes of McAllister to really control the game as well. McAllister put in an absolute shift, and I was disappointed, like all of us, to see Mac had come off, but we need to keep him, wrap him up, wrap him and Endo in bubble wrap, really, because they're going to be so important for the next couple of weeks. Obviously, another big game against Southampton in the Cup, and hopefully we can solidify that. It's not going to be an easy game, but we need to think one game ahead, well, one game at a time, really, and just get that game over, put our best foot forward, do our best, and obviously the young lads will, like Dan's, McConnell as well, they'll be absolutely on cloud 9. I think a couple of them have got school tomorrow as well. Inyonyi, I apologize, I completely butchered that, but the young 16-year-old for Liverpool as well, absolutely phenomenal as well. But Virgil man of the match for Press as well. But big up there, Doug, 10 times winners, happy days, not too bad, is it, Doug? This is our competition. These youngsters, as Paul said, these youngsters must look at Big Virg and think he's on our side. Let's go into whatever and spank them as well. Yeah, he's a leader of the men. He's a leader of the men. Him and Jurgen Klopp as well, chat. I think if we were going to war tomorrow, we want Virgil van Dijk in our little squad, won't we? Because he's a sublime man, but he's an even better footballer as well. The way in which he controls us. Like, everyone spoke about the order of Virgil in a Liverpool team. Sometimes it does hinder them, but not a lot. But he just exudes class, really. And just looking at goal again, he's just absolutely phenomenal. Just went bang. Yeah, look at it. Just drink it in, chat, as well. Get in. Happy days. Get in, Reds. I'm definitely expecting no Nunes, suppose. Like, that's the thing. The main thing to come off the back of this as well, Press, as you allude to, with the players potentially coming into this squad. The main thing here is, chat, is that we don't rush players back. If we need another 2-3 weeks, as difficult and as difficult it will be in the league or whatever competitions we will have, no more putting players in for the sake of them to get injured as well, chat. We need to put them in when they are ready. We rush back Trent too quick. We rush back Szoboszlai too quick. Now just allow them the opportunity to just rest properly. As much as we want them, and obviously we've got the City game in a couple of weeks' time as well. But yeah, it's going to be one of them. But Jurgen Klopp's getting interviewed. And obviously Liverpool got a little cheeky 10 times League Cup winners on our shirt there. Happy days. 1 down, 3 to go. That's the mentality of this season as well. All the blue... gone inside. Big up there, Everest. Big up there, mate. Paul, I'm guessing they missed today. Everest, what an absolute bargain getting Endo instead of Lavia and Saicedo. More than 120 million saved, I think. 100% there, Everest. I spoke about that. Top of the show. Doug Kelly was my man in the match, Jack. He was really stepped up recently. He has done, mate. And I think if anyone's got any more, I don't want to be hearing anyone's question Kelly's ability now after this game. As I said before, go and watch cricket if you think Kelly is not good enough for Liverpool, because he certainly is good enough to be at Liverpool Football Club. Today showed that. The previous seasons have showed that as well. And it puts Liverpool in such a very promising position as well. Klopp interview now. Happy days. But chat, we'll be live at 10 PM tonight as well, chat. Obviously, this will be more involved. You used to be getting involved. You used to be jumping in to watch in the video calls as well. Anyway, we'll be doing the StreamYard links. Will be going out at 10 PM tonight. Hope we get a couple of the lads on as well. But Reds, 1 down, as Wig said in the chat there. 1 down, 3 more to go. This season will be magical. Obviously, it's our last season with Jurgen Klopp at the helm as well. But absolutely phenomenal work. From a tactical point as well with Liverpool, absolutely exceptional. In terms of when that second half didn't transpire, obviously then going into the extra time, I think Bobby Clark was absolutely exceptional. Obviously him coming in just offered Liverpool that really outlet really in that central area, and even in those wide areas when he did get forward as well. And Dan's nearly getting on the end of it. But the lads who said, as we said at the top of the show, who said you can't win anything with kids, eh? But our young lads done us proud. The whole squad have done us proud. Jurgen Klopp have done us proud. The travelling cop in Wembley tonight have done us proud. And every Liverpool fan, enjoy tonight. Enjoy your weekend. We've got another show this evening at 10 PM. Hopefully we'll see you there. If you don't, put your notification bell on as well. Plenty to talk about. But Reds, Liverpool, 2024 Carabao Cup winners, League Cup winners. And tell you, it's going to be some party come at the end of May. Whatever does happen till now in May, doesn't matter. We've got a trophy down. And there's going to be one big, massive party for Jurgen at the end of the year. And these players as well, they deserve it. Putting in an absolute shift. Big up there, Scouse. Nice one, Jack. Nice, massive thank you to everyone in the chat tonight. We have the best Champions League fan and the best FA Cup, the West Ham game as well. This comes from Scouse, and they're now the best League Cup final as well. Yeah, they tried their best to stop Liverpool from winning this game of football, didn't they, chat? Like the maddest thing I've never seen in a football game. Literally, they give a corner for a throw-in. Make of that what you will. But just goes to the standard of the referees. But Liverpool, get in! Victorious today. But chat, see it later tonight at 10 PM UK time. But if I don't see it on the fan call-in show, do get involved. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Drop a like, drop a subscribe as well on YouTube or Facebook or whatever social media platform you are watching. But Reds, look after yourself. Enjoy it. Drink it in. Enjoy the highlights. And safe travels for all the travelling cop wherever they are going back home as well, up north or around the world. We are absolutely massive. But Reds, enjoy it. 1 down, 3 to go. See you later.